But I wanted to know about the press conference, hearing from Tibbs, hearing from Billy, hearing from Derrick. What stood out to you in that press conference?
I mean, all of it. Tibbs delivered just like banger after banger of quote. Just like this man was so incredible. The fear that he struck into his opponent's eyes.
Yeah.
You could see it coaching him. You could see it being on the opposite sideline. Just that's who he was as a player. And like, obviously, Tibbs has talked about Derrick before. He's coached him in multiple stops, all that stuff. But again, to have that on this night where it was really like the end, I thought was really, really cool. And then to hear from Derrick himself, just his kind of full circle moment. And, you know, I think a lot of people asked him about, you know, various points of his career, how he's doing now, how he felt about the jersey retirement. And like the question for me has always been and will always be like, what would have been? What could have happened if he had never gotten hurt? And so I asked him that, and he said,
such a flash. Go ahead. Such a flash.
And he said, like, I don't even think about that anymore. Like I used to think about that, but that was years ago. And I thought that really represented him being at peace with how his career went, what went down. And, you know, I think also when you talk about like, oh, missed opportunities, what could have been, like, I think that dismisses the greatest that we did see from him, right? I mean, he rose to the top faster than anybody, like ever. I mean, it was incredible.
Yeah.
And just because we didn't see the full career play out, the full prime, the full body of work play out the way that everybody sitting in the suite would have hoped, it doesn't mean that first part didn't happen. And so I still place value in that. And I think Derrick obviously does too, but to hear him, like I said, really come to terms with it as that being the high of his career, even though maybe it could have been different. I just thought it was really cool to hear him have that perspective.
That's cool, bro.
So who was in that Derrick Rose press conference?
Don't do this, Matt.
Oh, do you think I would not do this?
I would think you would not do this.
Speaking of banger after banger, who came up to you after you asked Derrick Rose that
I just think
question and said to you, "Hey, that was a really good question."
Mike Breen.
Mike Breen!
Who I'm a big fan of.
Mike Breen tonight.
Let's go.
Thank you,
The
guys.
double bang.
The quaff.
Bang. No.
But I do think that was like the question that all of us would want to know, right? Like what would have happened?
You asked it.
I know, but like it's not about like who asks questions, it's about like the answers and the possibilities. And I just thought Derrick's response to that was
you're
just
gonna take this love.
I mean,
so
your quaff father, Mark
mature.
Shanowski, is known.
Let's go.
Asking Derrick the question that led to his "Why can't I be the MVP?"
Why
answer.
not?
Yes.
Why not?
The
Why
lifetime
not?
ago, but the questions
That's
matter
amazing,
because
Will.
the questions get you the answers that you get.
Come on, man.
All right.
Come on. Man.
I appreciate it.
We all silly like the mayor.